Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to. I'm so good at opening credits. You can see why I don't edit, because I just could not be bothered with shenanigans like that. Anyways, so here's a little salesy type update of this many sales. Yay. And we start with something that I'm particularly proud of, just because I honestly never thought that this would sell, or at least certainly not for a decent price anyway. I thought I'd probably just end up keeping it forever. But you know when certain objects, you're going to think I'm weird now if you don't already, but you know when certain objects feel like they have a soul, and this did not feel like just your standard, teddy bear in a dump bin kind of toy. This was handmade, and I thought it was just such a shame for it to be left there. So I had to buy it for the $1.99, and I did write in the condition, she's just looking for a forever home. So, tugging on the heartstrings there. But someone, it had a couple of watches, and I'm quite surprised, and somebody bought it. They sent me an offer of £12, I think it was, and that's gone off to Ireland somewhere. So, like, yay! It's she's got a home, and hopefully she's gonna be loved. That'll be quite nice. Next one is another toy. So this one, I picked up a bunch of Toy Story figures. This is Toy Story 1 figures. Sid, who lives next door, the evil kid that does what I do and take toys apart and yeah, so this is one of the toys from that series. It's only tiny. It's like this big. Don't believe what you see on screen. That looks huge. It's not. It's like this big. Anyway, so I bought like the bunch of Toy Story toys for, I think, for $2.99. I sold them off in in a bunch of separate lots. I got my money back ages and ages and ages ago on this, but I managed to sell this one for $17.99, including shipping. So this all completely profit, which is kind of cool. And the next one is a pair of awesome, like 80s shoes from Gina of London, size 4. Now, I say this size 4 because when I was buying them from the charity shop, myself and the person behind the counter had already had a discussion about my Doc Marten boots in size 8. I always wear Oxblood red Doc Marten boots because I'm a punk-ass mother trucker. Yes. And so, and they're size 8. And I was also buying a pair of size 8 boots, and I was buying these. And then the woman behind the counter was like, oh, these are size 4, why are you buying these? And meanwhile, the manager nudged her in the ribs and said, you can't ask that, it's none of your business. And I was like, damn right, it's none of your business what I do with whatever I buy, thank you very much. But yeah, so anyway, I bought these for £4, sold them for £16.99. That's alright, innit? And I quite like the sort of rainbow-esque bits on the side. I think they're quite cute. If I was a size 4, I still wouldn't wear them because I can't wear heels. There you go, never mind. This is a Paris street scene, as apparently painted by a Burnett. I can't remember the first name. Anyway, this painter doesn't actually exist. That this Burnett person is just a signature that street artists put on their paintings to make it look as if it's, a known artist. There are hundreds of these types of photographs in circulation, absolutely loads. And some people think that it's signed Burnett and this is, a real artist, but it's not. It's this fictional artist that street artists have created to give this kind of personality, and I kind of love that idea. I think it's so fun. It's a bit Banksy in a way, isn't it? It's kind of cool. Anyway, it's a nice painting, and I bought it for a £5 just because, like, I've been there and I've stood there and I've walked up that road, and it's cool. I love Montmartre. It's absolutely beautiful, and I want to live there one day. But yeah, so I sold this one for £26.99 full asking price, and bizarrely, it's going to France. You'd think they'd have enough of it, wouldn't you? Anyway. This appeared in one of the videos that I made. God, so long ago now. again, I bought this for £5. It's really nice, proper, lovely old leather bag, but not that old because, you know, it's big enough to put, you know, your tablet or your MacBook Air in it for, you know, hipsters like me. I'm not a hipster, trust me. But yeah, really, really lovely, lovely leather. And yeah, I did have it up for £29.99, but I took an offer of £25.50, which is fair enough. I thought that was quite cool though. This one, I don't get the money for this one. Boo hiss, boo hiss. My mum actually gave me this book that she bought it from a charity shop in Puthcall for £2, I think it was. And it's the Welsh Fairy book, and it's got some lovely kind of prints inside. By this guy like Willie Pagoni. The actual book is W. Jenkins Thomas, but it's a book from 1915. It's not even a first edition. The first edition I think is 1908, but I've had this on about 3 30-day rotations, maybe even 4 actually, and instead of lowering the price, I increased the price and took best offer off it. But yeah, so that's gone on GSP to America to someone called Kevin Smith. And I'm desperately hoping that it is the Kevin Smith, because that would be freaking awesome. But, you know, who knows, who knows. I'm just going to dream and pretend that it is. But yeah, lovely book. So I'm not actually getting the money for this one. It's sort of my mum's money, but she said to spend it on cat food anyway. Hey, cat food for everyone. Huzzah. Next one, again, I bought, I think this was in a video not so long ago. Spent a £5 on this one, and I just think it was cool. I think Harlequin is a good, and Mod Go-Go has been good keywords on that one. Because it's retro 60s look, so good for a fancy dress party. It's very kind of 60s looking in shape as well. Love that dress, thought it was super cute. Yeah, I got full asking price, £21.99, and I've started taking best offer off a lot of things, and just reducing the price to a little bit more than what my lowest offer would have been, if you see what I mean. So say for example, I had this listed at say £25.99 with best offer, and I would do auto decline for £15 or £16, but I actually put my asking price at a bit higher than that, and that's what I got, £21.99. So I think asking a little bit more reasonable prices is kind of working for me at the moment, because my sales are doing pretty well. Hooray! This one is the Daily Mail of the Racers dress. It's kind of hideously fantastic. I mean, look at that, it's just crazy. So this is a Sonia Pina dress that I bought for £4.50. I didn't get £65.99 for it. I think I took £50, which is still pretty cool. And when I sent it off, I put it in a nice box as well, because, you know, it's kind of the least you can do when someone buys a sort of a fanciest dress, you know, to wear for a wedding or, you know, the races or whatever. Oh my word, I wonder if... No, they didn't wear this to Harry. They might have done, you never know. Oh, I should have looked out for this dress. You never know. Anyway, kind of cool. Here we go. Look out for that name if you ever see it. And look out for this name if you ever see it. This is Oliver James. So this still is, a fantastically sequin, beaded, sparkly silk. Oh my god, it's got everything. Shoulder pads. It's just gorgeous. I bought this for, I think it was £15 not so long ago. And I did have it on best offer. I think I had it on £80 with best offer. And people were sending me offers of £40, which I kept refusing. So then I took best offer off it and put it at a price of £69.99. And someone called Graham in Blackpool has bought this, and no judgment whatsoever, but I really hope that he's looking fabulous in it. So this was the bit of jewellery that I was referring to the other day that sold really quickly, and I was quite surprised. This is literally just 3 bits of glass with some copper solder, like as in like you know, like plumber solder, I think, kind of put around it, stuck together, with a pin stuck on the back or soldered on the back. And I bought that for £1 just because I thought it was quite unusual. And then I listed it for $7.99 with free shipping, and it sold about 2 days later. And I think what might have been the keywords in there is modernist and brutal. I didn't have space to put brutalist. And thinking about it, I could have just taken away the in and the at sign there. But there we are, the ampersand. But hey, it still sold really quickly, and so next time I find anything like that, the price is going to go way up, brother. And so my last sale of this video will be a big wooden fist. Yep, that's a big wooden fist. A big wooden fist. Bought for £1.99. Didn't sell it for £44.99. Took an offer of £32. But still, it's a big wooden fist. And there you were thinking that I wouldn't have anything for the fetishists. Anyway, I shall see you next time. Bye-bye now. Fist bump. Bye-bye.